Good evening, one and all. We welcome you all to the international webinar series on holistic health, well-being, and sustainable development 2025, commemorating Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, nation celebrating 78 years of independence and United Nations Sustainable Development Goals 2050 to 2030 and Viksit Bharat at 2047. As part of awareness and campaigns in collaboration with Sri Holistic Health Foundation India and Sri Research Institute Center for Art Sciences and Wellbeing. Before we start our sessions, let's take the blessings of Almighty.
कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः
With the blessings of Almighty, we shall continue with today's commemorations and celebrations. Today is commemorated as International Day of Potato on 30th May every year. The potato is a crop of enormous global significance. Through its widespread cultivation and consumption, the crop contributes to key objectives of SDGs, such as achieving zero hunger, promoting sustainable agriculture, and advancing economic opportunities. Potatoes are not just a staple in the diets of many people, but also provide key opportunities for employment and sustainable economic growth along the value chain. Where potatoes grow, livelihoods flourish. The third observance of the International Day of the Potato will be on 29th May 2026. As 30th May falls on Saturday, with the theme Where Potatoes Grow, Livelihoods Flourish. The theme positions the role of potatoes in strengthening livelihoods for farmers and value chain actors from the highlands of the Andes to Africa, Europe, Asia, and beyond. By advancing potato farming and value chain development, the crop contributes to poverty reduction, resilience, and more inclusive and sustainable systems. So on 30th May, we spotlight the potato, Solanum tuberosum, a crop regularly consumed by billions of people. Potatoes are a key crop across diverse farming systems globally, ranging from small holders producing diverse heirloom varieties by hand in the Andes to vast commercial mechanized farms in different continents. Potatoes contribute to the food security and nutrients as well as livelihoods and employment of the people in rural and urban areas the world over. The day is an opportunity to build on the International Year of the Potato, which was observed in 2008. The observance will also be used to underscore the importance of the crop to combining hunger and poverty and addressing environmental threats to agri-food systems. The role of small-scale family farmers, a significant proportion of whom are women, in safeguarding the wide spectrum of crops diversity will also be recognized, while the cultural and culinary dimensions of the crop's cultivation and consumption will be celebrated. Potatoes are cultivated in 159 countries, in which 5,000 varieties worldwide and 8,000 years and going strong since the evolution of potatoes. Originating in the Andes, the potato sustains the Inca civilization and is revered as a flower of ancient Indian civilization. Brought to Europe in the 16th century, the potato supported the rise of urbanization and fuels the Industrial Revolution. During the Qing dynasty, the potato alleviated famine in China, securing its place as essential crop. In the World War II and subsequent conflicts, the potato's high yield and resilience provided food security during the shortages. Ireland's Great Famine of the 1840s is a stark example how a lack of diversity in the genetic base and cropping systems can lead to disastrous outcomes. Today, the potato stands as a beacon of food security and a pillar of sustainable agriculture, with more than 5,000 potato varieties offer a genetic wealth to combat pests, diseases, and climate change impacts, guiding sustainable agricultural practices. Today is also commemorated as International Day of UN Peacekeepers on May 29. It is an opportunity to appreciate the invaluable contribution to the uninformed and civilian personnel who work for the organization. The day honors over 4,000 peacekeepers who have lost their lives while serving under UN flag since its inception in 1948. Officially established by the General Assembly of the UN, the day marks the date when the first UN peacekeeping mission was named in the United Nations Truce Supervision Organization, UNTSO, in 1948. It coincided with the year UNTSO began operations in the Palestine. Today is also commemorated as World Digestive Health Day on May 29 every year around the world. This day provides resources and tools for gastrointestinal GI diseases to help more people in general public make better decisions about their health. Awareness can lead to early diagnosis and treatment of GI diseases, including cancer. It should also be known that GI diseases can lead to obesity. It also creates more understanding and better support for patients experiencing digestive diseases when their issues and conditions are better understood by the general public. So, World Digestive Health Day was officially established in 2004 to mark the 45th anniversary of the World Gastroenterology Organization's founding. There are over 100 member societies and 50,000 individual members in the organization all over the world. Each year, a theme is selected by the World Gastroenterology Organization. Examples of previous themes covered include colorectal cancer, inflammatory bowel disease, and viral hepatitis. Today is also commemorated as Europeans Neighbors Day on May 29. On the last Friday of May, the day aims to promote interaction and camaraderie amongst community members. Individualization, loneliness, and withdrawal seem to be on the rise. Communities and neighborhoods were not interacting socially, and people were networking. European Neighbors Day encourages people to get together and to get to know each other to deepen bonds within communities. Despite the name European Neighbors Day is celebrated around the world, with its growing success, it has been even crossed European borders. 1450 partner cities are involved. 1,000 housing organizations and associations are participating in over 49 countries, and there have been more than 30 million participants. So the idea of European Neighbors Day was thought by the Ashwini Sperfen and a group of friends they called Paris MS, or Challenges for Friends in the 17th district of Paris. Several Paris MS were launched and most of them were successful and warmly received. The association received sponsorships for a variety of its causes. They help neighbors who have financial difficulties, hosted family style Christmases for those who had no family, arranged transport for those without names to get around, help find employment for those unemployed, and arrange child care for children who needed it. Today is also commemorated as Learn About Composting Day on May 29. In US, all we want to do our part to conserve natural resources and reduce our carbon footprint. Composting is not only an environmentally safe fertilizer, but it can help you save water, energy, fuel, and money. It also keeps toxins from getting in our runoff and groundwater. Though the use of chemical-based commercial fertilizers, the use of natural fertilizer made from compost will make your garden hospitable to wildlife helpers like honeybees, hummingbirds, and of course, worms. So compost is organic matter that was decomposed in a garden. Decomposition is a good though. Compost can be made from kitchen scraps, lawn clippings, newspapers, leaves, wood chips, coffee grinds, almost any food products except for processed foods. And no trinkets in the compost and meat or fish products. Composting saves resources and because of its high nutrient content, it adds to soil stability and reduces soil disease. It will help your garden grow lush and promote healthy growth. In seedlings and plants, it's all these reasons. Gardens can compost black gold. Composting allows you to accomplish the big environmental three, that is reduce, reuse, and recycle. Today is also commemorated as Mount Everest Day every year on May 29. The day was chosen to honor the mountain climbers Sir Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay Sherpa, who climbed the mountain on the day in 1953. Climbing Mount Everest is an accomplishment many people dream of, but only a few achieve. Climbing the tallest mountain in the world comes with some life-threatening risks. It requires very good physical fitness. The climbers who make it usually have trained for many years before attempting the tallest mountain. It can take a good climber about 2 months to reach the peak. Today is also commemorated as National Alligator Day on May 29. Annually, this day was established by Wild Florida Safari Park to raise awareness of the importance of alligators to Florida's ecosystem, as well as educate the public on all things gators. Alligators are one of the largest and most ferocious types of lizards. They have been in existence for more than over 35 million years and have been living amongst the people of Florida since the state was formed. And they have made their home within the area due to its natural water bordered environment and have become a key ecotourism attractions. There is also commemorated as Oak Apple Day on May 29, which is a yearly celebration to commemorate the restoration of His Royal Highness King Charles II to the throne in 1660s. The celebration honors the quick wit of King Charles II, who escaped soldiers by seeking refuge in an oak tree. The British monarch was restored to the throne and brought an end to the Puritan Commonwealth, which had been introduced in 1649. This day also commemorates the founding of the Royal Hospital in Chisla, founded by King Charles II. Today is also commemorated as National Snail Day on May 29th in US. This day is an opportunity to appreciate snails and the benefits these diminutive creatures have to offer us. Snails are small, slow animals that cause very little harm. They are an important part of ecosystem. They are known to be one of the earliest animals to roam the earth. Fossil discoveries have been used to date for primitive gastropods back to the late Cambrian period. This evidence means that snails have been around about 500 million years ago. Snails are gastropod mollusks distinguished by their most striking physical feature. A spiral shell situated on their backs, this hard structure composed of calcium carbonate protects their soft bodies and internal organs and keeping away as they mature. Snails are most active at night and usually come out very early in the morning. They tend to avoid moving too much on the ground when the sun is out. Snails have interesting biological features, though some species have sex differentiation. Most are hermaphrodite, which means that each snail has male and female reproductive organs. However, they mate like other animals with a partner. After mating, the snail lay eggs, and the baby snails hatch from eggs, and this is when they are most vulnerable. At this time, they are basically defenseless against predators like birds, turtles, and beetles. Today is also commemorated as National Paperclip Day on May 29th. In US, we are pulling out the fun factoids and creating hacks that this humble little invention brings with it. The paperclip in various forms, shapes, and sizes has been around for a little under 2 centuries now, although who knows that Egyptians invented to keep their papyri together, such is the fame of paperclip that several memorials have been created to honor it for several different reasons. So we are here to dispel the myth that the paperclip is simply a dispensable office supply by revealing the significance and alternate uses of the simple waste of metal. Today is also commemorated as National Hydroxyapatite Day in US. The goal of this day is to bring awareness on the uses of the substance in the dental industry and spread the word of innovation in science all across the country. Hydroxyapatite is a calcium apatite mineral that occurs naturally in the hexagonal crystal system. It crystallizes. The powder of hydroxyapatite is white. However, naturally occurring apatites can exhibit brown, yellow, or green colors. Bone mineral, a modified from hydroxyapatite, accounts for up to 50% of the volume and 70% of the weight of human bone. Carbonated calcium deficient hydroxyapatite is the main mineral that makes up tooth enamel and dentin. Small calcifications, the pineal gland, and other structures all contain hydroxyapatite crystals. Nanohydroxyapatite has a remineralizing effect on teeth and can be utilized to protect them from caries. Nanohydroxyapatite particles can infiltrate pores of the tooth surface to form a protective layer in case of an acid attack by carcinogenic bacteria. Nanohydroxyapatite may be able to repair damage caused by caries by directly replacing damaged surface minerals or acting as a binding agent for lost ions. Nanohydroxyapatite has been potential to be used for tissue engineering and repair in the future. Today is also commemorated as National Heat Awareness Day on May 29th in US, observed annually on the last Friday of May. National Heat Awareness Day is an effort by Occupational Safety and Health Administration, OSHA, and the National Weather Service to alert workers, employers, and the public at large about the preventable health dangers related to heat in order to reduce the overall rate of illness and deaths caused by it. This day was specially founded as a reminder that many outdoor workers or laborers are at risk of serious heat-induced conditions like heat exhaustion, dehydration, heat stroke, and even death. So Today is also commemorated as Put a Pillow on Your Fridge Day in US, celebrated on May 29th, and it's meant to bring you prosperity and good fortune. The name of this day is quite literal. For on this day, people are to put pillow on their fridge for the magic to work. In the old tradition, people would put their pillows inside of their fridge for this ritual to work, but not everyone finds sleeping on chilly pillow all that comfortable, and you are more than welcome to try that instead to honor old ways, but only if you can withstand the cold, and it can be a superstition as well. Today is also commemorated as National Biscuit Day on May 29th in UK annually. That allows us to appreciate the biscuit and all its various types and flavors. Biscuits are four flour-based products that are baked in a variety of shapes. Typically, they are made and sweetened with flavors such as sugar, chocolate, icing, jam, ginger, or cinnamon. Biscuits like crackers can also be savory. A biscuit can also refer to hard flour-based product made specifically for animals, such as dog biscuits. A biscuit is a very small baked product that is commonly referred to as cookie or a cracker in the US and most of the English-speaking Canada outside of North America. So with this, we shall end today's commemorations and celebrations. We thank each and everyone for joining us in today's commemorations and celebrations. See you all tomorrow. This